Hello, my golden egg friend. This is a surprise. I don't get this one often. It is, I believe, no, I was going to say the cosmic egg. It's the last egg, but it's not. The cosmic egg is the last egg in this deck. You have the golden egg. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. Message at the center of the heart. Actually, it feels like I've never opened to this page before. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. The golden egg and the fourth chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart center at the fourth chakra. This chakra, called Anahata, is the home of the soul or self or soul. By bringing the mind into this center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said that our inner guide sits there in deep meditation, waiting for us. Anahata translates as the unstruck sound. So you're being called to go within and find your own inner guide, listen to your own heart. It is a wonderful thing to do. It does take some, I don't want to say effort, that's not the right word. In many ways, it takes a lack of effort. It takes allowing instead of forcing, which they tried to say in this entry, or Kim Krans tried to say in this entry. So, meditation, contemplation, a journaling practice, or simply setting aside 20 minutes to sit quietly. No music, no videos, no phones, no computers or TV. Just you, maybe a cup of tea if you like tea. I suppose coffee's a possibility. Nothing too stimulating, though. Just sitting quietly for maybe 20 minutes every day. If you can do it first thing in the morning, that would be ideal, before your mind gets too busy, before the day gets too busy. But it's a good way to end the day, too. Might help you sleep better. Anyway, let's go on to the tea leaves now. So, this is to help you understand or determine whether or not this is your reading. We have the box. Somebody's going to give you a gift. We have the bow, or maybe somebody's already given you a gift. So you're highly thought of by somebody. And honor and respect will come to you. So it looks like there's people who do think well of you. Perhaps they want to give you a gift. Perhaps, could be friends or family. Perhaps it's somebody else. The month of February could be significant. Maybe that's when you got the gift or will get the gift. News is on the way, but you have a major challenge to overcome. Perhaps it's news of this challenge, I don't know. You also have the boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So if this sounds like it's something that has happened to you, or is happening to you, or will be happening to you, then this may be your reading. Okay. So it sounds like you are learning to go within. This may be a new process for you. Maybe you've been doing it for a while. But it sounds like if you have been doing it for a while, some progress is happening for you. Let's start with, why are you here? Rising above. A falcon, so really great eyesight, insight, perhaps. This golden egg practice could definitely lead to a lot of insight. It says third eye as well, higher self. It is definitely a good way to connect to your higher self, so maybe that is a big concern of yours right now. Or I shouldn't say concern, but interest of yours right now. Containing one's emotions. Oh, perhaps you are learning some, yeah, look at that. The cup of tea idea, right? Perhaps you are learning some self-control, emotional control. I don't know. Definitely some time in reflection. And yet, stalemate, no way out, non-committal, holdout, delay tactics, blocked, refusing to compromise, opponent and competition. So, it looks like you are engaging in a golden egg kind of practice. You're learning to understand yourself better, to hear what your higher self has to say, maybe tapping into your third eye. And perhaps it's giving you new insights about this block that you've had in your life. This refusing to compromise. Perhaps you are the one who's been refusing to compromise. Or you're simply feeling blocked. Standoff. Perhaps it's giving you a new perspective on some problem or situation in your life that you've been having a really hard time with. Anything else we need to know about this? Or talk about? There we go. For some reason I saw release when I looked at the tower, which is weird because it doesn't say that. So we have tower, enduring, take it slow, and the long way, take the long way, explore, self-discovery. So far this reading is all about self-discovery. Finding your balance, meditate, integrate opposing forces. I think that's within yourself. You may be just coming into awareness of different aspects of yourself that you didn't realize were there, and maybe you're learning now to work with them. I'm feeling a little bit of a call to this Akashic Oracle deck. We'll see. It's not my favorite deck. Not that it doesn't have useful things to say, but I think it misses the mark, but it'll get us close. What does the universe think about all this? Innovation. Well, considering that you feel that there's a block, innovation may be called for. Constant innovation means not being satisfied with the status quo and being willing to try new methods and ideas. Whether at work or in life, innovation can bring new opportunities and surprises. It can make you stand out from the competition or make your life more convenient and interesting. Yeah, I think you need to step outside your comfort zone. So I say you need to step outside your comfort zone and spiritual awakening and make a change come out. Okay. I think you need to step outside your comfort zone. It's amazing when the cards do things like this, at least to me. Okay. So, spiritual awakening. There is a light inside everyone, and spiritual awakening is about lighting it up. Feel the beauty in your life and listen to your inner voice. When you are awakened, you will have more power to face life. Make a change. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again. Until you're tired and restrained beyond depression, it takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change, and the world around you follows. Yeah, I know you're feeling blocked, but the case here is that there's something within yourself that needs to change. It says, be flexible here with this long way. Explore, self-discovery. It has explore in here twice. But it should be slow. This process should be slow. You need time to integrate what you're discovering. And you can also think of it as an adventure. I don't know how you're thinking of it now, but it is kind of an adventure. It's an internal adventure. You're not going anywhere. But it can change your whole life. You don't have to go anywhere to change your life. You can just sit still and watch everything around you change. All right. How about a next step? Doesn't have to be a big next step. In fact, it should be a small next step. Any advice or guidance on a small next step? You're doing introspection, maybe meditation. What next step or could be helpful? Go the distance. Sounds like be persistent. Maybe you have had a trouble with being consistent and persistent with your new practice. Or maybe, I don't know how new your practice is. It doesn't have to be new. Being consistent with it, being persistent in it, even when you don't want to be, is part of the challenge, is part of the process. Everyone goes through a point where they wonder, why am I doing this? Or they can find so many other reasons not to do this. So let's see what this says. 47, go the distance. Here, I'll put it up. I don't know, so you can see it better. 47, essential meanings, endurance, strength, the long haul. The Oracle's message: to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Protection message. Do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburnt skin, and mirages. But there's more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to conserve your strength, and in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave that there. It seems like you're in a pretty good place, honestly. It may feel really stuck to you, and it looks like you have to keep pushing through some uncomfortable bits. It may be that the uncomfortableness is within you, something you're discovering about yourself. But as you learn to integrate it, you'll be feeling more complete, more centered, more balanced. I find it interesting that this card is coming out on top of stalemate. So that stalemate may be driving you nuts right now, or maybe it has in the past, or will be in the future. Speaking from experience, it comes and goes. So don't be alarmed by it. When it happens, be patient, be persistent, and keep an open mind. I am wishing you all the best.